I found my childhood diary at my parents' house. My imaginary friend wasn't imaginary at all. Have you ever discovered something that made you question your entire childhood? Last month, while helping my parents pack for their move to Florida, I found a small pink diary wedged behind my old bookshelf. The lock was broken, and Emily's thoughts minus Kip out was written in glittery gel pen across the front. I hadn't seen this diary since I was 9 years old, curious about what my childhood self thought was so important to document. I opened it and started reading. Most entries were exactly what you'd expect from a third grader. Complaints about math homework, which boy had cuties, and detailed ragias of my Lisa Frank sticker collection. But then I found entries about someone named Lily. Lily came again last night. She says she lives in my closet, but not in a scary way. She's my age, but dresses funny. Mom and Dad can't see her, which makes her sad. I froze. I had completely forgotten about Lily, my imaginary friend who appeared when we moved into that house when I was 8. According to my diary, she visited almost nightly for about 6 months, always after my parents went to bed. As I continued reading, the entries became increasingly detailed. Lily says she used to live in my room a long time ago. She showed me where she hid her favorite marble in a hole in the closet wall. I found it. It's blue with swirls. Lily was crying tonight. She misses her mom. She says her mom doesn't live here anymore and she can't find her. I told her she could share my mom, but she said it doesn't work that way. I felt a chill run down my spine. I had no memory of finding a marble, but the diary entry from the next day read, I showed Mom the marble but didn't tell her. Lily showed me where it was. Mom looked weird and asked where I found it. I said in the closet. Dad came upstairs and they whispered a lot with shaking hands. I called my mother. Did I ever find a blue marble in my closet when I was little? And did I have an imaginary friend named Lily? The silence on the other end lasted too long. Why are you asking about that? She finally said, her voice strained. I found my old diary, Mom. What happened? She sighed deeply. We didn't want to scare you. Before we bought the house, a family lived there, Perrin the Millers. They had a daughter named Lillian who died in an accident in 1952. She was about your age. My blood ran cold. Why didn't you tell me? Because you stopped talking about her and we were relieved. The previous owners had mentioned a child had died there, but not in the house itself. Emily, it had been inside a sealed wall. Here is no way you could have known about it unless I returned to my parents' house the next day and went straight to my old closet. The wall had been repainted many times, but I found a small patched section that looked different from the rest. I gently pressed against it and felt something give way. Inside the small cavity was a faded photograph of a little girl in an old-fashioned dress, holding a blue marble written on the back in childish handwriting. Lily Miller, age 8, 1952. I've spent the last 3 weeks researching Lillian Miller. She died in a car accident with her father. Her mother moved away shortly after. According to local newspaper archives, the mother reported that her daughter's prized marble collection went missing after the funeral. She believed someone had stolen it, not realizing her daughter had hidden her favorite one away. Yesterday, I visited the local cemetery and found Lily's grave. I placed the blue marble on her headstone and whispered, I am sorry I forgot you. As I turned to leave, a cool breeze brushed against my cheek, despite the still summer air. Sometimes the friends we dismiss as childhood imagination are more real than we ever knew, and sometimes they just need someone who can see them, even if only for a little while.